We are going to play a game. This game needs two players, player 1 and player 2. In front of them, 50 numbers are written. The numbers are not sorted. Let the numbers be A1, A2, A3 and so on till A50. There are 50 numbers. Now the game starts with player 1 and each player takes a number from one of the ends. That is, the number at the left or the number at the right. So each player plays alternatively starting from player 1 by taking one of the numbers from the left end or the right end. The game ends when all the numbers are taken. And now each player can add the numbers they have taken, and the winner is the one who has the larger total sum. If both players have gotten the same total sum, then the game is a draw. No one wins. Let us try a sample run to understand the game better. Here we have 50 numbers. For our convenience, let us try the game with just 4 numbers. Here in front of the players, they have these 4 numbers: 4, 1, 3 and 2. The game starts with player 1. Player 1 takes the number 4 from the right end. Then the player 2 takes the number 2 from the left end. Now it is again player 1's turn and he takes 3 from the left end. Finally, player 2 takes the remaining number 1. So he takes the remaining number 1. Let us add the numbers they have collected. Player 1 has collected 4 and 3. So the total is 7. And player 2 has collected 2 and 1. So the total is 3. So player 1 is the winner since 7 is greater than 3. Now let us get back to our original problem with 50 numbers. The game starts with player 1. He can take A1 or A50. A1 is the number at the odd place, that is the first place, whereas A50 is the number at the even place, that is 50th place. So player 1 has the choice to choose the number in the odd place or the number in the even place. Let us consider those two possible moves of player 1. He can take the right hand number A1. So the remaining numbers are A2, A3, A4 and so on till A50. Or player 1 may take the left hand number A50, leaving the numbers from A1 to A49. In the first case, now the player 2 has to take A2 or A50. Both are the numbers in the even places. A2 is the number at the second place and A50 is the number at the 50th place. So player 2 has no choice like player 1. Player 1 has the choice to choose the number at the odd place or even place, that is A1 or A50. But player 2 is now left with numbers of choice which are both at even places. So player 2 has no choice than to take the number at the even place. Similarly, in the second case, as the player 1 takes A50 at the first step, now the player 2 has to take A1 or A49. Both are the numbers at the odd places. A1 is the number at the first place and A49 is the number at the 49th place. Again, player 2 has no choice than to take the number at the odd place. Now it is player 2's turn. If player 2 takes one number from the end, as places at both ends are of same parity, after taking one, it will result in n numbers being in places of different parity. For example, consider the second case. If player 2 takes A1, then player 1 will be left with the numbers A2 from A2 to A49. A2 being the number at the even place, A49 being the number at the odd place. So again player 1 will have the choice to choose the number at the even place or the number at the odd place. So throughout the game, the player 1 has the choice to choose the numbers at the even place or the numbers at the odd place, as he is left with both n numbers being at the places of different parity. Here parity means being odd or even. whereas the player 2 has no choice as he will be left with both n numbers being at the places of same parity. So if player 1 takes the numbers at the odd place, then in the next step player 2 will have to take the number at the even place. Similarly, if player 1 takes the number at the even place, then in the next step player 2 will have to take the number at the odd place. So the strategy for the player 1 to guarantee a win or draw is simple. Sum of the numbers in the even places and the odd places separately. Let the sum of numbers at the odd places be SO, sum of all odd numbers, that is A1, A3, A5 up to A49, and let the sum of the numbers at the even places be SE, A2, A4, A6 and so on up to A50. Now if SO is greater than or equal to SE, then the player 1 has to choose the numbers at the odd places throughout the game. So finally player 1 will have the sum of SO and player 2 will have the sum of SE, and since SO is greater than or equal to SE, it will either end in player 1 being the winner or a draw. Similarly, if SO is less than SE, then the player 1 has to choose the numbers at the even places throughout the game. So finally, player 1 will have the sum of SE and player 2 will have the sum of SO, and hence the player 1 will be the winner. So in any case, player 1 can always win or make it a draw. This puzzle was detailed in a blog called puzzleprime.com. I give the link in the description, and that is it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.